Takže to můžu jenom předlopávám. Až uvařit předmět. A se začít. Co se tu dělal ještě? Já jde nějaký vágusa. Tak. My jdeme. Jdeme zmátit tady toho loknu. Mácháš nakonec, začnu si zvládnout tohle. Lokna, to bylo Bčko, lokna. Je někde tady. Jak se nejdeš to dát? No. Prachy nemám, teď tě nedám. Tady dávám určitě. Lokna, no, to tebe nedám hochu. Teď tu je.
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn.
No.
Aren't you Ring? And you're that blacksmith's lad, right? What do you want out of it? You're not living in the dirt here like the rest of us.
Maybe not. But why shouldn't I try and beat some coin out of him too?
Yeah, and you can pass it on to us that need it. If you want to fight me, you dandy, then pay up. Or fuck off.
No, prosím tě. 2 peníze po mně chtěl, ty vole. To jsem ti to teda zacvakal. Co to je? Můžu, ty jo. Okna se to nebojí, ne? Jde, vole. No, vole. Ty nasází. Ty čo, kolínko mi dal, ty vole. Hejzle. Oďou do... Do píči, tady, ty vole, týpek, vole, se to nebojí, vole. Tam šíte, kurva. Ty vole. Tyhle okna, vole. Jde, vole. Neběrem se furt, uchyle, vole. No, to určitě, vole. No, teď jsem ti nakouřil, viď? To čumíš, vole. Už máš mon... No, čumíš, viď? Ty vole, to je hajzl. Ty vole, hajzle. Ty taky kopnu, tyhle, ty hajzle. To je hajzl. Hezky na svou do kolínkou, mazaně. A ono hovno, viď, ty uchyle, no. Máš, vole. No, začumíš, vole, viď, lokno, vole. Tak, ale jde, vole. Počkej, ne, jo. Ještě obejuz. Co tady máš, prachy, jo, pěkně zase vezmu. Opět za... Čepec. Chlava se bude hodit. Pojďte, dejte sem. Mámce. Tyhle. Já vezmu oblečení asi, ne. A jo, oblečení se nechá, jak už těli stejně sem. Ne. No. Tak na nikam bych ho odnesl. Tak ani někam, ani si tady. Tak co tady máme? Kostivá, ale se bude hodit. Tata. Pampeliška. Další pampeliška. Já jsem tě sekal vůli, to čumíš, viď? To je tady kostivá. Dáme bylinky takhle. Ruchama. Takové to asi kadený. Počkej, se nechtěl, se chci ještě podívat, jo. Nebo ty, to úplně se nenaprosto, jestli nějaký ukázat, nebo ty, ne, to jsem nechtěl. Tyhle, 31%, takže je strany. Vančen prstínek, 100%. Ty vole, ale... Mě zmizely zbraně, ale... Já mám luk. Já tady... Si můžu použít tu. Tak někde švihnu právě. Tak. Jo, my mám odkryt. Tak. Nemáme. Všechno vezmeme, všechno. Bude hodit. A teďka potřebujeme... Pojazdit máchalem. Tak kde pak tě máme máchalem? Máchalem? Ještě zbylo moje. A nevím tady. Máchal bude asi nějaký zabije. Nějaký, jo počkej, já jsem chtěl tady jsem chtěl se kouknout, jestli jo, hlavní ujevení, to můžu něco si přidat tady, naskytat, spálet divoch. Dáme si tohle. Bojová datnost, hele. Poštížovou. Asi tady to. Tak. Co jsem to chtěl? Podívat si za tím máchalem, jo. Já nevím kudy teda. Máchalem. Tam někde. Je to tam, kde se zmlátí, jo. Jo, lokna. Hele, vitalita, pěkně. Machal, no. Machalem. Padlo si to.
My respects to you.
Já chci prachy, jak se podbít.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh or two in bets. You Scalitz fellows are good for my purse.
Jo, zase dvě plechy, tyhle, dva kočky. A doufám, že už se dost. Ty pičo. Tak ten se to nebojí, ale máchal. Tyhle, to je mrtvé. Tak to bude na hovno. No. Já jsem měl rád asi možná silovnicu. Kurva. Machale. Dostaneš, vole, po píči, vole, ode mě, vole. Jo, čem kundá, vole, ty seš kundá, ne? Hezky, machale, vole. Tam, ty mrde, vole. Ty pič, vole, pojď sem, ty vole. Ty vole, další koleno, vole. Další, vole. Ty vole, to je hajzel. Ty vole, nějaký uvěděla ten, vole. Machale. Díky hoši. Ty vole. Kurva. Ať já do prdele se mnou, vole, jde. Na. Hejzla, už jsem šťastný, vole, jo. Dostal své, teďka dostal svého, dostal. Čau, kurva, fix, vole. No, kurva, box. Vezměte. Kolik máš vysové? Ale boty si vezmu, protože nepotřebuješ. Klíč, to si vezmu taky, ale já do tě máchala v noci. Tak kolik máš 31, to si vezmu všechno. A to si vezmu taky, ta šapka se mi líbí. No. A tohle si vezmu taky, protože... No, si vezmu taky. Tak. No, jídel chleba si vezmu, čau. Tak. Já jdu. Čuj. Mám něco řeknu. Pojď se být.
Let's fight.
I hope you've got coin this time. I won't fight you for your labor, understand?
Cože, on se chce ptát znova. Ty vole, to vůbec chce ptát znova, nebyl. Ty vole, on měl má kůře. Jsem baví to bitky. Jsem čekal, že to letí znova, tyjo. To nebojí máchrovat. Kurva fix, chupa. Wow.
I'm over here.
To je buzík. To je takový buzík, to má chelmu. Ale máš košili, ale nedá. Ne. Jsem čekal, že bude šízová, ale... Ne, nás bude dát skáčáky lavy, ale... Ty hajzle. No. Vedle.
Kurva.
Tam, ale... A. Tak vozík. Co chceš? Co jsi tam vyzkoušel, co? Musím na něj nějakou postel, já se s tím to. Tak vezme. No, co ty máš asi? Vezmu. Tak čau. Tak teď bych se kouknout. Na 7. Vypadám. Jo. Takže dáme pryč. Jo, tak jako je má zrovna nový webu jenom. No, furt lepší tohle. No, to má, to se lontá. Modelný. Zavadím. Tak tak. Kde mám nějakou postel? Asi nikde, no. Co tohle? Já to myslím, říká to kata postelný, no. Nechtěl jsem se najíst, ale asi se najíst toho kotlíka můžu. I když já jsem asi najedenej dost, proto možná nemůžu. Je to někde něco, jak se mám vyspat, vidím, co? Písař, hezky. Jo. Máš jít tam Číno, prvá. Kostel. Co to je za nějaký pádek tady? Řezník, pěkně. Chceš? Si to řek. Jsi fajář, jako jo. No, se vidím, ty já jsem si měl to pochoden někde vzít. Nemám.
Jesus, look where you're going. Look where you're going.
Co teď teda můžu si to
You
vzít?
can't walk around here in the dark without a... What is it?
Někomu vlez na postavě načít.
Here to see their lordships. And there with Wences.
Cože? Asi někomu něco ukradl někde. Já jsem ukradl tam ty, ale... Jsem nečekal, že půjdou do pičí. Ne, asi... Asi ovleču tady to, abych nechodil s tou čapkou tak nápadně.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
Surrender. Stop
Cože?
where you are.
You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Jsem nic neukradl.
You'll get what for?
A rychle pryč.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Pytle. No, tak tady se neznám asi. Tyhle, co mi o tyhle, počkej, se zdám. Aha, tak nic. Tak asi nic, no. Dobrý. Tak se někam. Tam jsem nechtěl.
I'd let it go if it was somewhere else, but roaming around here after dark without a light is against the law. And that's a serious matter, especially in these troubled times. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Cože oni mě chytli. Co chtějí zaplatit? 10 korun, no. Chci zaplatit 10 korun a ukracených, ty asi z toho
Done it.
udám.
Coin then.
All right, just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Fair enough.
Zmide, vole, to si budu pamatovat, ve tvůj ksich, tvoje ocen, vole. Čekaj, já se naučím s tím mečem, ale tak tě zabiju. Tak. A teď si najdu za tu postavu. Konečně. Nebo jsem tu nějak dlouho. Usetmění. Tady je hospoda, tady je hospoda. Taky stále. No tady, otevřít. Tamhle je hospoda. Tak se dostanu. To je úplný hovno, to. Máme zámek. No, to bych teďka nepokoušel. Ale jsem ti. To je nějaký kostelíček. A můžeme tady něco štípnout? Já už sebe té pochodeně už nemám. Ha, otevřít. A postavil nějaká no určitě. A je to tady zpěvu. Teď mě nikdo nezbudil. Se divím. Tak. Umejte. Tak. A ty vole, ta vás bude bát zholu tady. Já bych si koupit někde nějakou tu pochodeň na večer. To je dobře, no. To je brzo. To se na mapu, no. Těch ptácích, to bylo někde. Ty vole, to až tady. Ty vole, já se sem nechci jít. No, pak muset nějak ještě vydám. Nechci jít sem. Když si skočím ke koláři a to brusný kolo. Kdy chceš? Panko. Ale chci zase, tak se bavit ani nebudu. Tak, chcete... Mám troška očeho má koutej. Nečum, ty vole, to si neotáš. Čom hojbu, dáhnu na to. Z kotlíku. Tamhle je to střelnice, když se psa. Třeba vyzkoušel střelit. Nevím, kde jsem byl. Kde se tam dostat? No tudy. Vůbec někde, kdo mě to naučí. No, se to se nikdo pozná. Nikoho, ne. Ne, žádný pěsníkov nevidím, jako. Vší. Piči. Já jsem to chtěl v tom konáři, ne. To je zase kde, ty ztrácím už. To je někde bude kolář. No, kde seš? Kde? To je kolář. To bys nikoho nenechal být. Lepší nebyl jsem nic, já byl jsem pěkně. Venko kedali, ale to jedno vyšlapem. Hezký, musím vyčistil. Ještě hned udavený. Jasně. Co chceš? No to je. Máš kováře, nemáš, to asi spí. Já každý spí, ty po večeri. Tak je, si mu aspoň tady jednu slepici, takhle. Tak, bej. Tak to si vezmu kuře tady. To se bude hodit. Díky. To je další kolo. Už teda smažu tu značku. Jdeme za tím šulínkem tam. Třeba co naučí. Takže spíte, ale to je. Co tady máme? Třezalka, jo. Vlastně všechno. Ale to je nikdy dost. Sice jsem to ještě nepoužil, ale hodit se to bude. Tvé kolbiště. Že tam ten by mohl naučit bojovat. Tady tak čumíš.
I'll be with you.
Čau.
Can I
Ale ptám se.
What do you think of Sir Radzig? I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
Het is met waar.
That's all I wanted to know.
Potentiële twijfel met
I'm here for training.
Oh.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig.
No, to viděl, že se o tom bavíme tady. No, to jsem bude, ale...
Let's get to it then. That's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simple.
Já jsem si značil najedl docela už. Ale dáme si základ teď.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Tady jdu. Co, ale mám ti to dát? Tyhle to mám jenom dřevěný meče. Jo, hýbat se budu, Počkej. Ne. Co je? Já nemůžu na ně ještě útočit.
Put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. By slashing in various sides to get used to it.
Tak mi seknu už, ne? Jako mám dát. Silný úder. Hejzla. Takže jo, vole. Ty čumíš, viď? A čumíš, vole, ne?
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Teď bodnou dál.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike.
No, neboj se, myslím tě. No, teďka ti to ukážu. Pěkně zatískne útoky, jo. A ještě no. Tady bude zapíchnu. Ty bylo, jsme čerpaný.
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out, move your sword into the path of the blow.
Takže, chceš na mě sekat? Ha, sedí tam dalej. Švínku. Dobrý, už jsem dobrý. A ještě ty seknu. Nemůžu. Mám se podívat, co ve mně je. Ty vole, ty zbydéle, co to děláš, to se neplatí, tohle. Tam je zkoušej, jo. Ok, no. Hejzla. Nemyslete, jestli vole, jak tě to bolí. Tě zabiju. Yo. Neplatí, jo. Ale nevypadá, vole, no, se tady nechám steřezat. Asi se mu to líbilo.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times on the side where I'm not holding my sword.
A? Detailu.
Right.
Sure.
Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. With my cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Ty vole, co to je? Jo, co se jak ztratil, jo. Počkej, já tě mám modnou nebo ty mě?
Alright, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
No, ještě vás bude.
No, that's not it.
Ty vole, jak nebylo, není to.
Too soon again.
Ty vole, ty jsi zbyt.
Try and catch the rhythm. See the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it.
Tak vole, ale něco dělej. Co je špatně, vole? Ha, cože? To je jako sekej, vole. Jo, asi jak myslel. Čumíš, víš, jak si to dávám teďka, ne? To čumíš, víš? Bedřichu, jak se jmenoval, ale to čumíš, hej? No. A tvoje helma se mi líbí, ale je ještě takové špinavé, jak to je. Jo, jsem to hezký, ale. Samozřejmě, hej. Hej. A už tady pokoj si dá. Cože?
Just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Not bad. Good. That's it.
A to byl běžel. Držu. Vím taky.
Good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
No rychlost, jo. Jako si... Ty vole. Co to bylo? Hezký. Co jsi to vyjebal, víš? To čumíš, víš, Bedřichu, no. Pardon.
Wait a while, Henry.
To je nějaký uchyl. Co ty chceš? Co ty učil?
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you?
Tak já se nic přišel.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Tak já machránec, nemůžu seknout na vodu.
Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Jaký vyhnutí zase, kurva. Jo, takhle. No, to je taky zajímavé, jak to dělají, jo. Co to dělá?
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Hej, jo, takhle. Ty jo. A ty vůle, to je, ne? A šel dozadu zás. Ty vole. Ty vole, jak jsem to udělal poprvé, ty vole. Čas.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try to get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
All right.
Ow.
Very good.
Wow.
Nice.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Well, what if...
Tak finta, jo.
No, that's not it.
Co to bylo, jako?
Well done.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Tak.
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Hezky budeme střílet z luku. Asi. Jsem chtěl. Abych si mohl lovit nějaký zvířata. Konečně. A můžeš jít trochu rychleji, čuli, ne? Takhle.
What is it? What the hell are you doing?
Jdu za tebou, co viděl. Ozbrojený duším všude a tedy učitel, ale vidíte. Dobrý. Ale ten Luka, to zase nevím ukát, no. Nežemej, tak ne. Ten Luk mě zajímá, jak to funguje, to s tím nevím vůbec.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
No, to nejdu.
Save the thanks. Get in position.
Možná proto mi to nešlo, nepřijít na fá.
Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. Shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. If you wouldn't have gotten far there, you're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
No, vytáhneme. Mám ty nátěrpníky, já mám to do oblič. Tak, táhneme. A jak mám mířit tuhle? A jak to není žádný míření, no, co to bylo? Nezvu. Nechceš. Já mám střed jako další, to už nejde. Aha. No, vedle. To jsme to naučili, ty jako.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have it?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Do piče. Tyhle, zvukem, který neumím střílet, tyhle, to jenom utkávat nějakým debilem, to. Jo, dobrý, no. Já prdel, já tak chodíčku, jo. Dobrý, no. Se nedáme světej z tohohle. Či... To vymyslel to tam. No, dobrý, ne. Pápiču. Jo. Jeden bod.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Jo, na meče. Tu, cože? Já kunda, ale jsi kunda. Jo, docela meče dobrý, ty vole.
This will be interesting.
A myslel jsem, že mu dám po hubě jako je klasický. Hezký.
We're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
Buzerante. Tak jo, to měl největší max, vezmu. Takže já mluv, ty na zádech. Já si vzal. Nevzal. O, jeden prostě má nám to, tak. Asi si nám dovolit ještě.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Ze solitáře, tyhle. Si otevřete.
She did that.
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening while there's still a bit of light. She sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old Tonda from Tabor, the one I buy goods from. And he
Kupec.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Jo, nemá nic za pede, jo, tak to bude do piči.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and
Ten podělaný echtář.
no need to be shy.
Ta obchodnice, ty máš už tebe. Co si můžu jako koupit, jo. To tam moc nemáš teda. To už něco předát, no. Což z toho předat se nemám. Jeden. Echtář,
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions.
Co je to? Co si dáš? Štít. Ty máš ty. Ty tady by se dalo krást večer doma, ne? Já to se vloupat do noci, ty.
What are you doing?
God be with you.
Co mám? Cože? Takových peněz to stojí, kde já to nechám brát, ty vole. No. Tyhle, to bych chtěl má ukrást, to. Ty vole, no. Co to za trénink, ty? Právě.
Show me how to repair armor and weapons better.
Certainly.
Hezký. Takový částečníka.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Smlouva.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Jo. Dáme to, tak napadne.
Are we agreed?
That's not enough.
Jo. Bude. No tak dáme 53.
Sorry, but I'm not going to teach you for that price.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Cože?
What about this?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal.
Tyhle, hajzo.
Agreed. Now listen up.
Dvě kačky jsem aspoň ušetřil. Jako všechno, jako. Nekoukej se. Bych nejít za nějakým lichtářem. A ty to na nějaké kričí. Kam jdeš?
My respects to you.
Jo, to je nějaký sultán, co mám, ty. Hlavní věci, co byl.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Sedíme.
Are we agreed?
You're a right pinch purse. No deal then.
Cože? Já to chtěl. Hejle. Já si to vezmu za tu cenu vůbec, jako, je to jedno. Nevím, co jsem si to kupoval, jo. No, co si dělá, ale jestli zve neudáme, tak. Dobří. Jo. Tyhle, tady se ty krámy dali vykrádat večer. Tak já ten týpek, ve kterého tady mám najít, co už tady? Ale jste u jechtáře, ale ten jechtář, kde tady byl aspoň někde, to je. Jenom, to je špatné, dáš v obchodě. Kdybych měl něco dělat, co jsi jechtář? A to je nějaký to je. Jistý.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with.
Myslím tě. Takže stále hledáme.
Get going. Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. Don't move a finger. Surrender. Lost your wind? I warned you, you've no business here. Now you're for it. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
What's of it? The law applies to everyone.
What
can I do? Here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Ty chudej, ty, když nemám ani ty. Vypadni, čekej, vole, bude. Ještě řezou, vole. Radši řekni, vole, kde ten skvělý jechtář, já jsem hledal. Čím bych krásný přesvádíš to? To je. Nevím, jak se mám nahlásit u někoho, kdo tu prostě není. No. A to mi ho tu ukazuje. Třeba přijde později.
My respects to you.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it, same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Tak. Hajzlové seš ty, víš? A takže jo. Nebo obchodnice. Ne, obchodnice, ty, ale... Je tady ten Poseidon by měl být. Ty si záčové, nebo se nikam. Ne. Nevím. Takže on tu evidentně asi není, jo. Koukejte, že měl být někde nahoře, asi teda. Máme tady. Já znamená bylinky tady, ale... Tyhle, každý obchodní má svůj stáž. Je těžké. Dáváš ty.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm still not really feeling myself.
Oh, get on with you. You have a good, strong frame that can take a beating, so be a man.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
About that debt. It'll take me a while longer.
I understand. There's no hurry. I'm sure you'll honour your debt.
What the hell? Tak to jsem měli. To je to Bčko, já si mám mít si učit, ne? Nevím, fakt nevím, kde bych to našel. Liška. Tyhle, tady by se tak kajadlo. Tyhle, i sekery tu jsou, no, pazáty. To si děláte kozy, ty vole, tady vole. No ty, já jsem já. Nejočí. No, nevím, kde to byla, najdu tady to. Nevím, fakt ne. Stranku, ale to ještě zabijeno.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Oh, Bechice. Tady to je moment. Na celkem pozemku, tyma. Asi počkej, bude to má něco ukradnout. Ty máš omeluný.
Doesn't even know how to apologize.
No, to... Tady jsou nějaký schody, pane jo. Tady, to je určitě ono. Jo, ale teď to najdu, vole. To je on. To už je on. Ty jo, ty vole, otevřela hodinu.
Good health to you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
I'm not sure. I'm just a boy from a forge.
Not anymore, lad. Now you're a part of Sir Radzig's retinue. That brings responsibilities. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff. Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Ty zase uhlídat. No. Do zbrojnice, dejte mi věci. Dejte mi věci už. Ach, tu pak tu ale. Na stůl do služby. Tady si vezmu něco výbavu. Tak proto si jdu. Někdo dá nějakého koně taky. Švédsko. To je všechno. Je to zbrojnice, to bude to jako... Nějaký úly, tyhle. Až. No, jsem tady. Hle. Bych si měl dát asi věci.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty to?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes. I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Jak všechno, co jsi mi dal, obuch, tyhle. Ale se z ní domluvíš, počkej, já si to... Tak na tu helmu. Ale si to tohle bych mohl dodat, to pěkně. Teďka se nepřetěžuju, bych měl skočit a se to zbavit.
God be with you.
So Castor. Still do it for us.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
Co? Jak ja nie więcej, no nie, dobra, serce pętka. Ja już tam czy nie się operada, tak to leci operada, budu. Studenci pelce. To nie ma jakoś jakiś to już nie. To poznaję takie nie ma budzenia.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Ja tam to są jakieś cipy, bo to najwyżej. Stawić. Przesadzać.
Satisfied?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Aye, that would do it.
No masz cię jakby. Ty była takiego łusiek.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's. It's
serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Ripa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Oh, no. Give me a moment.
What the hell is going on here now? Just go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church, go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Ani křesťané, že teď nebudeme tady o té ženskou. Je dlouho takový hodinu.
Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Alejandro, come oni
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
Jesus, look where you're going.
We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Myślę się obojęt.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Tu jsem byl taky. So.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Jaký můžeme takový... Já tam mluvil o tomhle asi. Oh, blackberry book.
You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town, continues along the Sasau River, all the way to Cohones. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhoff, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad. Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory. God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
I've lost everything.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and see me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Han de här frustrerade och så.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Why not? See. Nie robiali bechy, ale to sadziło. No to się sobie sadzonić. To tutaj mamy. Ski. A wziął sam, no zdaje.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
No, conoscienza, sono soldi che... Svanito.
Hey! What the hell? Be a bit more careful.
Może założyć czemu. Wtedy ciekawych muchania co ugasnie.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hanush.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
You're not going
to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yoke needs to be taught its place.
Dám ten za mnou, snad se nebudou úplně všichni letři, jo. Já chci ptáka, ale... Pojď ho chuť. To.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hanush, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
ails you, sir?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. You're the blacksmith's son from Scarlets, ain't ya? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some jobs for the Scarlets refugees, but he's not sure who's good for what. He was moaning about it here yesterday.
Když já potřebuji spojit. To je tady. To já můžu.
What part didn't you understand?
Nebo to já můžu.
Now I'll teach you what clear off means. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
All right.
Ty vole, jako to, že se vyspal tady v
Curse
posteli.
yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you, you can be sure of that. Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
A teď je, teď čekají na vyspí. Mám nějakou postel. Kdybych chtěl jít chápat, tak můžu jít tady do mlejna, ale si jít lehnout na terby. No, co můžu to z toho dobrý. Co jde tam? Přijde bude já, no.
bit more careful.
Deliverance. Это искал. То есть она не мне разумеется.
Go away, leave me alone.
Ty se všichni mají ochrápaný. Já bych snad ještě spojen tu chvíli. Jo, kolik ty lidi vstávají.
I've brought you something.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune. But I like it very much, thank you. You really mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
I'd like to know... That's all.
Potřebuju už jsem se ptal stejně. Se dostáváš.
How have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Hey, look. Watch where you're going.
certeza.
Not that I don't like milk, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took him out.
Pode.
I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
Lord Almighty.
Como va. Hagamos isso lá. Lá.
That was fun. And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
I don't believe a word of it. If you ask me, you're loving every minute and you don't want to make me envious.
Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
I don't want to give anyone an excuse to gossip. Maybe another time.